Los Angeles Rams at the New England Patriots. New England Patriots 4.5. Kind of one of the bigger moves on the board. Very big move since the Monday night game. Was at 5.5, moved to 4.5. Betting tickets on the Rams, the money coming in on New England. I'll be honest, that feels overreaching to me.
Yeah, it feels like we're supposed to take the Rams here.
Yeah,
It's just a pure overreaction to this previous week where the Patriots, did they look that great? Did you watch all that Chicago game or no?
of course I did.
Well, I didn't watch much. I don't really know how this Patriots team did, but it felt like it was more about Chicago beating themselves than it was the Patriots beating them. And
No, it was two things. It was yeah, I mean the offensive line, look, you get sacked 9 times,
right.
you're going to lose the game. Uh Caleb couldn't throw the ball, held on to the ball too long, or they were all over him the second it happened. But the Bears couldn't stop anybody running the ball. They were truly terrible stopping the run. So it was an impressive effort by the Patriots, but this is a massive overreaction to me. I don't get the move, actually.
Yeah, but I understand it from the standpoint if you're a professional, you just don't trust or like this Rams team, which I know a lot of professionals. We talked about it last week. There were some pros. Big money came in on Miami. The same guys that came in the week before on the Seahawks, and it makes sense they're doing it right here. Like they think something's off with the Rams, and it's hard to argue against it. Where you got Stafford now 6 straight games with an interception, that's a big deal. Like that's nothing just to poo-poo. It's like, well, he didn't have his weapons back for half of those. Okay, but he's had his weapons back, and it just has not looked the same. I mean, I doubt you're doing it, but I watched the All 22 because I was like, okay, what am I missing? What is Stafford not reading? And there were guys streaking downfield, but he was just scared of getting hit last night. So he just kept taking the underneath. Like he didn't look deep where he did have guys downfield. And, coming into that game, he hadn't been sacked in 2 weeks. They brought in their starters, and that reshuffle for some reason affected them negatively, that offensive line last night. So in this matchup against his Patriots team, I don't think that D-line's that good. I know they had 9 sacks last week, but we just talked about it. I think it was really about the Bears
Yeah.
team. So if we're going to bet them in a bounce back spot, this feels like the spot of this Rams team. But it's one you just kind of nailed. I'm not in a rush to bet. If the professionals are going to bet it down, I can possibly get a 4. I'll wait, and I'll throw a little right now in the 4.5. But this feels like it's going to be in that middle zone where I'll go back up to 5.5 by kickoff. This will be one of the more teased teams this week in this Rams team because they're now 4-5. They know this is a must win. I can't really see them overlooking this Patriots team and just go in there and struggle.
It was excuse me, it was a frustrating game to watch the Rams last night because you kept feeling like they're moving, they're unlocking. And then they would just get stuck, like the gears would grind to a
Everything went
halt.
wrong.
It'd
Everything.
be
You nailed it, though. Everything was going wrong. The
yeah, like
penalties, the fumbles. It was just,
bad snaps, like
yeah. You
it
kicked
just
5. They kicked 5 field goals. It was
5
wacko
freaking
world.
field
Or they
goals.
kicked 6 and they missed one. It
Yeah.
was
They
crazy.
missed one. They kicked 6, made it, and then got pushed back 5 yards because of a penalty and then missed it.
Yeah, brutal.
Road favorites of 3 points or more off of a loss as a favorite at home. 58% against the spread since 2003.
That makes
So
sense.
it's another reason why, like, immediately this move felt wrong. Evan backed it up with a little bit of research, so I feel better about it. But I'm with you. I'm putting it on the board as an option. I'm not rushing to the window
It feels
here.
like the right reaction from the public, though. Like you just said, that watching that Rams team last night was disgusting. That was brutal. It was like literally painful to watch.
It was disgusting, and they still should have won.
Right. So I get where they're coming from. I can see why the early money would come in on the Patriots. It makes sense.
I don't think so. I think it's the wrong move. Is it an exec decision? I don't know.